Good morning, everyone, or whatever time of day it may be for you. This is the Old School Roundup. My name is Graham Ward. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm going to be running our group here through the Lost Caverns of Tsojcanth, which is the second D&D adventure ever published. My understanding is that this was sold in Ziploc bags with Xeroxed paper, more or less. And I actually read a review from 1976, and they had some interesting things to say. They felt that the quality of production was a little low, which I can't blame them for. But this is a fascinating little tournament module. So the Lost Caverns of Tsojcanth were published later on, and we'll talk a bit more about that. But we're running the 1976 version from WinterCon. Which was at the first kind of an exclusive event, and then later on went for sale. So anyway, but before we talk any more about that, let's introduce ourselves. So who wants to start us off?
I'll start.
Yay.
I am Kelsea Botwinik-Hruza, she, they. I am excited to be on my second Old School Roundup, and this music is I'm pumped. I'm fully hyped from this. So
just charging straight
in. Yeah, exactly. Ready to run. I could probably run a mile on this music. So I'll get that track from you later, Graham. Pass it off to, I almost said Pix.
Hi, I'm Bradley J. Thomas, he, him. I will be Pix. This is my second Old School Roundup, and happy to be here. I will pass the ball to Jamie.
Ooh. Thank you. I'm Jamie Hansen, he, him, and I am playing Mord Patrolum. This is also my second Old School Roundup, and yeah, I'm psyched to go in, get some loot, have all the good stuff. And so I'm going to pass it on over to Divly and Musera.
Yeah.
Getting those names right.
Those are their real names.
Yes, those are their actual human names.
Hey everybody. My name is Justin Barron. This is my first Old School Roundup. Very excited to be playing. I will be playing the halfling fighter, Dave Lee Potts, but he goes by Dave for short. So yeah, and then
my name is Deanna, she, her, and this is my first Ghostlight game. I'm thrilled. Woo! Thanks for having me. And I'm playing Irma Sarah Potts, goes by Irma.
Yeah. So we're Dave and Irma Potts.
Dave and Irma.
That is amazing.
And we're both fighters.
Welcome, Justin and Deanna. I'm so glad you're joining us. It's fun to have a little, change in the lineup, and really great to have you, Deanna. Congratulations on your first stream.
Thanks.
I guess it's your second stream, because you were on the Green Room with
true.
Justin, which was just a riveting episode. It's nice to have your energy on. You've introduced your characters, although I think we might have missed Howard, but Kelsea playing Howard.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Howard Minton, a beautiful wizard man boy, who this is his second adventure out in the world. So before he was very green, and now he's still very green. So pretty excited.
Yeah, we won't assume there's been any adventuring in between.
Yeah.
Went straight from 0 to level 5, and then straight to level 8.
Yeah, well, because he went back to school. He had to leave school to do the adventure, and was able to have refer to some of his experience now, which helped him further along his studies. So
yes, naturally. He would have learned much in this time. Rising star. Each of you is a rising star in the adventuring mercenary world. So, as I said a little bit, Lost Caverns of Tsojcanth. It's a really hard word to pronounce, and we won't hold anyone to a particular pronunciation.
I appreciate that, game 2, they were like, haha, let's fuck them. Let's give them some words they can't say.
The funny background of this old school stuff is that a lot of it came straight out of home games from Gary Gygax, Dave Arneson, and others who were working on the game. They were running D&D games regularly, and it was much more about the locations than it was about any particular storyline. So it's kind of expected that the dungeon master would come up with their own storyline to carry people through the dungeon, and the dungeons were more like an extended puzzle map, more or less. So in that spirit, you have entered the realm of Igwiliv, the Archmage, as I cast the spell Crossfade. Igwiliv, also known as Tasha, a very famous Archmage in the D&D canon, recently was felled by the demon Grazitzt. More unpronounceable names. And in the aftermath, her entire realm crumbled. Many of her servants went their separate ways, but she did leave behind a hidden treasure trove in the caverns of Tsojcanth. You have followed rumors and done investigations and come here hoping to score whatever great treasure you might in these vaults. You would know, having done your research, that the Archmage's eye is over you as you enter the caverns. You've come out of a little gnome village out in the wilderness, a very obscure place to enter these dungeons. And your goal is not only to kind of get the treasure, but specifically to find a very powerful legendary artifact called Daoud's Wondrous Lanthorn, which is a magical lantern that rests as kind of the crown jewel, so to speak, of her trove. Her trove is guarded most assuredly by dangerous monsters, traps to challenge you. And so as you head in, you are hoping to gain her favor because you've heard that to get down to the greater dungeons below these caverns you're entering, you will need her seal of approval. You have some ideas of what that might mean, but her eye is on you. So the last bit of information you have is that you obtained a written guide, just a fragment. There's only one phrase left on this burned piece of parchment that says, "The right way is narrow." And then a word that starts partway through says, "Eam lies the straight pass." And then it's cut off again with more smudged writing. And then it says, "Puh the span swiftly, or plunge to doom where the what," and then it ends. So you have that in writing, hopefully, which will hopefully be easier to interpret than my gibbering. So let us transition to our dungeon map here, and we can begin. Go ahead and let's just down the line kind of describe what you're up to as you head into the caverns here. We'll start with Howard.
So I'm in the caverns.
Yeah, you've just descended the staircase. The light all fades, and you'll be required to, put on a light source. I don't know.
Yeah,
if you guys
I'm gonna cast
or...
light on a dagger, my signature move, and be holding it up, feeling badass. Like I feel really cool doing that, even though it looks a little bit more just like whoop, ah, whoop. And I'm looking around. I see everybody there. Hi, good to see you again. Hey, nice to meet you. And I think that I would like to. I feel pretty confident that there is water here somewhere, like based on those signs. So can I see, smell, taste, hear if I see any evidence of water?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check.
Did it do it?
Yeah.
Sounded like it did.
17.
Yeah, 17. Okay. You do see evidence of water. There's moisture that has condensed along the cavern walls. You can see mushrooms growing in the cavern ahead of you now that your light spell is reflecting. And the mushrooms must be growing out of some sort of moisture that they collect in order to grow. And you hear very, very faintly the rush of water, but it's kind of echoing around various passages. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 passages that you can see, all splitting off of this cavern, the sort of first chamber. One of those passages is just behind you. You've kind of walked down the hallway. You see one to the left, and then 6 more passages coming out of a cavern straight ahead.
Do I still have time to cast detect magic and see if I can sense any magic within 60 feet of me?
Yeah, would you like to do that
As
as
a
a
ritual.
ritual? Okay, so you begin casting a ritual. You kind of set up with your material components and so forth. And as you do that, it'll take about 10 minutes. Let's go to Pix. What would you like to be doing as you head into the dungeon?
I'd like to sneak in the shadows to the left and use my dark vision to see if there's anything that Howard's light isn't able to pick up.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, feel free to move yourself where you'd like to be, and your dark vision should be set up. And if you want to be stealthy, feel free to do that as well.
Okay. You know what? I won't be stealthy right now.
Okay.
I'll just use
Okay, so you slip into the darkness. What you see as you're heading in is that the corners that lie between each of these passages have faces on them. Very austere faces of various types. You kind of have the image of like cherubim that would decorate some temple or cathedral. Some of them look a little more grotesque, kind of gargoyle-like in nature. And they look over you, and as you set foot into the cavern, the one farthest to your left, so kind of that northwest chamber, the face suddenly opens its mouth and says, "Turn back! This is not the way."
Oh, shit.
Love that.
We're not listening to that, right? That's...
Adventure over.
Well, yep, time to go.
I agree with Mold.
Is it possible for me to see if that, like a disembodied voice situation, does that ring a bell to me? Does that seem like something that I would have read about?
Yeah, let's wait until your ritual is done, because that will
Okay.
probably provide you more information.
Great.
How about Mordrain?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Produce Flame, just to hold it up to have an extra light source in my hand. So I'm not throwing it anywhere. It's just kind of lightly in my hand, and I'm gonna go out into the chamber and you said it was the top leftmost one who was talking.
Yeah.
Up
here.
I want to go to the third one on the right.
Okay,
Like-
one, two, this one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just walk up to about 15 feet in front of it and see if it's gonna talk to me too.
Yes, as you step forward, it says, "Turn back! This is not the way!"
Can you tell me what is the way?
Turn back! Go! Do not return! Doom lies ahead!
It says doom lies ahead.
I mean, we don't know for sure if that's, maybe they don't mean literally.
Is there someone named Doom in front down there?
Oh. Yeah, that might be the case. Yeah.
Makes sense, yeah. Or it could be lying. There's a lot of opportunities here for options.
Let's jump to Irma. What would you like to be doing?
Yeah, I think I pull my flame tongue out and I say the magic words of cookies, and then I have my flame now. It goes pretty far. And I think I'm gonna walk over to the second to the left.
Okay.
That skinnier path. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, Dave Lee, follow me, honey. It said it was a narrow path, so we gotta find a skinny path.
Oh, yep. Oh, Irma, you're so good at those word puzzles.
I know, I love them.
That's my Irma.
Okay, you step up there, and another voice says, "Turn back! This is not the way.
But what is the way?
Step back."
Are you gonna do anything if I don't step back?
Hey, buddy, I don't want to tell you one more time. Turn back. It's not the way. Doom and gloom and all that.
I bet this is the way.
I think you're right. I think they wouldn't be telling us that if they weren't hiding something, you know. So Dave Lee's just gonna start striding down that narrow path. This one.
As you move down the path, you see that it is quite narrow, about 5 feet wide, so you can kind of reach out and touch both walls. Oh, I guess you're a halfling, so probably not. A medium-sized creature could. Okay, go ahead and move in.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be following him.
You see that the passage indeed dead ends and says,
I told you so, you little shit.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you win some, you lose some.
Let's go back.
Okay.
Giant heads are
Faces,
assholes.
Yeah, they got an attitude problem.
Okay, well, maybe it is as simple as just walking up there and one of them will say, "Go for it, man."
Sure. Let's.
Yeah, we're 0 for 3 right now, right? We got like.
Which
Yeah, so-
ones haven't we tried? We got this one.
well, you've only gone in one. In terms of the mouths
Oh, sure.
or faces, you have not tried the second from the right. And you also, Mordrain, looking back, you'll notice there's a passage you hadn't seen that goes directly south.
And we haven't tried this one either, right?
Oh, yeah, the side passage behind you.
Uh-huh.
You haven't tried.
I'll look in this one. I'll look back here just see what it says. And so, if that's okay with you, Graham, I'm gonna check this just to walk toward it, see what it says to me.
Sure. Yeah, we say you wrap up your ritual now, as everyone's been sort of pausing and biding time. Your ritual does not detect any magic back this way.
Okay.
You stepping in, you see that it kind of makes like an S curve and goes out of sight.
Okay.
And then but as you look back at the main cavern, you do sense magic, that each of these faces is being affected by a magic mouth spell.
Okay.
So
they're
they've been sort of
definitely enchanted.
programmed.
Yeah, they're enchanted to speak to us. So I don't know. Nothing in this one back here, but it does look like it keeps going. So that's an option.
Oh, okay.
Are we interpreting the right way is narrow as in the correct way, or the right hand way is narrow?
Oh, now
I don't
there's
know.
thinking.
That is a clever
Mordrin,
point.
you're clever.
Well, they call me Mordrin well, they don't call me Mordrin the clever, but they might do something.
Yeah, we could start. That.
I'd call you
Yeah.
that. Would you
Let's
like?
call you that
like-
now.
Yeah, we'll call you.
I'd love that, yeah.
It's never
Sure.
too late.
Just yeah.
I'm gonna go look at the right paths over here. Whoop. Try to find
Okay.
maybe this one.
As you
down
approach there,
south.
one of the faces says, "Hey, go back! It's not the way!"
Ah, boy.
This one who said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do any of you actually tell the truth?
As soon as you say the word truth, all of the faces suddenly begin to say, "This is the right way! This is the right way!"
Oh no.
Oh.
Except for the Ray Romano one. it says, "Go back! This is the wrong way!"
Oh.
Ray Romano on heroin or something. I don't know.
He's having a rough
Classic
time.
Ray Romano.
I told you! I told you that this is the wrong way!
Which one is that? Which one is Ray Romano?
All the way to the right.
This one?
It seems to be overlooking this passage here that goes straight south.
Well, we gotta go that way.
Yeah,
right?
that seems
I feel like that
logical
makes
to
sense.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Odd
Here
one
we
out.
go.
Great.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's go.
I'll start walking
All right.
down that way.
Yeah.
I will follow behind our two.
I'll take up the
fighters.
rear.
Okay, it is a long passage that stretches as far as your light and dark vision carry, straight in that direction. So I guess it makes kind of an L curve and then goes straight. I'm going to take the liberty of moving your tokens.
Okay.
It's kind of a tense walk as you don't know quite what you're going to discover heading down there. But
Are these green globs just scene painting? Or
those are mushrooms.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and by the way, I did not mention this in our opening. This gorgeous map was made by John Pinter, who does a whole bunch of realistic dungeon maps. So you can look up John Pinter, JONPINTAR, and find his work. A lot of his stuff is for free. Really amazing artist who does fantastic maps. So that commercial break leads us to your next turn. You turn what you interpret as north and head up, up, up. This passage is just long and slow, and the whole time you expect, anything could happen. Does anyone want to make perception checks or go into stealth at this point? It's up to you.
I'll definitely make a perception check, yeah. And do you still have your flame tongue lit? Okay.
And I have my dagger lit behind you too, just so you know. And I'm also gonna refer to my worrings that I have going on with my detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 22 on perception.
Great. The roaring of the water gets louder as you head this direction. You see very little sign of creatures. There are probably some tracks with your perception that you can kind of scan in the ground. It looks like other adventurers have been here. Booted humanoid feet move through this passage. You can see some of them were moving, it seems like 10 feet at a time, casing the walls as though looking for secret doors maybe. Sort of typical adventuring activity. And eventually, as you tensely move forward, you find a passage that opens up on your left. It kind of forks, but here is where the water is loudest.
Here being
on the left there.
The left, okay.
Do we want to be near water, or do we want to not be near water? It's sort of hard to glean what it meant.
That one, the one part said stream or eam. Maybe it was a stream.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to whatever. I mean, if we go down there and it isn't something we want to do, we can always come back.
That's a good way of thinking about it there, Howard. You're a clever young man.
Keeping those options open is always a good idea.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No, yeah, you remind me of my nephew a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
Roger.
Yep. He's a good kid.
He's
All right, mates. Let's just head down towards the water. All right.
Oh,
Okay. No, yeah, that's smart. Yep, we have a lot of time.
Good God.
Feeling like I relate to Pix at this moment. Okay, yeah, feel free to move yourselves where you'd like to go.
Okay.
Okay, below, down a little slope, the cavern floor turns into gravel, and you see an underground river. It's rushing to your right, so it heads northward. And it seems to be just on the edge of what you can see from this angle. It seems to be feeding a large pool or lake. There's a boat sitting there on the edge, and it has its sails up, tied up, so that they're not unfurled. And it's just this kind of gorgeous boat that's crafted of white yew wood. And it has probably designs carved into it of cauldrons, Tasha, the Archmage, and everything.
I think I would. I'm over here seeing what's in this, and I'm sort of distracted.
Okay, yeah, a little dead end there. No magic that you notice.
Cool. And then
you
say,
do notice,
wait,
however, with your detect magic, you notice that the boat itself is magical.
I figured. Cool. Careful. The boat's magical.
It's
Does it say
exuding
what?
an enchantment aura, which is pretty typical for a magic item.
Yeah. That makes sense. It
Can
probably
I,
just take us somewhere.
Can I go up to it and see if it has been used recently, or if there's anything like inside?
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to do an investigation check?
Sure. Oh boy. Do I add this?
Yeah.
A 4.
Oof.
Okay, you don't see much. There's a little bit of water pooled in the bottom of it, which probably tells you it's seen use, but you're not sure how to interpret everything you're seeing. There are no oars. There's a rudder, but there's also no rigging. So the sail itself is tied up, but if it were to be unfurled, there's no way that sail could be attached to the boat itself in a way that, it would catch wind effectively.
But it is magical.
Yeah.
I would like to arcana it and see if I can glean any more information other than that it's enchanted.
Sure.
It's a 15.
Okay, you delve into what you're reading through your detect magic, and you determine that this boat must have a command word, and the magical effect is being kind of held back from you and suppressed until you use a command word. And then it will have some kind of effect.
So much like those spaces earlier, it seems like this one relies on a verbal component. Anybody have any idea? Well, do we want to get in it and then try out some words and see if it'll take us somewhere? Or is that like bold?
No,
That's bold.
that sounds good to me.
Okay.
That sounds potentially hilarious, but yeah.
All right, I'm hopping in.
I'm in it.
Great. Yep, there's just enough room for all of you to climb on. And there's nothing immediate that happens. You're just on kind of a little rocky boat here on the shore.
Fun. So far, really fun.
Yeah.
So the last
Tasha.
word was truth. What if this is sail? It's pretty
Sail.
simple.
Yeah.
Sail?
Oh, sail.
Cauldron.
Everything.
How
Okay.
about
Water.
wind?
Stream.
None
Go.
of that seems to have. Oh, as you say go, suddenly the boat takes off.
Oh shit.
You can mentally command which direction you'd like it to go in.
Whoa.
Oh, just me or all of us?
You who said the word go,
Okay,
Howard.
cool. I'm gonna go forward to like this area.
Okay, so at a speed of 120 miles an hour, the boat goes flying into the lake ahead of you.
I think
As
I'd like to
that
try to slow it
happens-
down mentally, if that's possible.
Yes, you can
Okay.
slow it down mentally.
Cool.
Okay, so it has this kind of speedboat, like everyone surges over, clinging to the sides of the boat, and then you're quickly able to stop it.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
As you try to slow it down, you feel the keel of the boat, or I guess maybe the prow, the underside of it, strike something hard underneath this lake, which seems pretty deep. It's deep enough that you can't see the bottom. Obviously it's murky as well. But you run against something below the surface of the water, and suddenly surging up is a massive dome with armored plates on it. This is a turtle shell that's about 15 feet in diameter, as this enormous snapping turtle lifts up its head and snaps down against the boat.
Oh god.
It is going to attack Mordrain, who's on that side.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. It's been an exciting last 5 seconds here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, the bite. It's coming.
Can I react to this?
Do I get
Is that the
a
turtle
spell?
talk?
Let's roll initiative. It certainly is the turtle talk.
Do we need to select our token first? Yes.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah.
And I can add you in if you...
Oh no! All right, I'm not gonna get to roll first.
Ooh, 23.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I got a 7, Graham.
Okay.
I got 6.
16.
You got a what?
6.
Slow.
Doing well.
Oh, I hit it twice. Originally it was 16.
If the first one's 16, I can put that in.
Yeah. It's just keeps rolling. Stop.
Okay, say yours again, Justin and Deanna.
6 and 7. She got a 6, I got a 7.
Great.
And then, yeah, you could just claim or declare that you want to use a reaction if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have a particular
Mhm.
like reaction that would trigger, you can go ahead and do that.
I declare to use protection.
Ooh, okay. So
So-
as it attacks him, it gets disadvantage. Is that right?
Yep.
Nice. Fighter for the win.
Yeah, great.
Okay, that attack is a 16 to hit.
Believe that my armor class is 16, so that hits. Right?
Oh no. Okay.
Yep.
So as the snapping turtle bites you, you take 18 piercing damage.
Ah.
And then the boat begins to tip.
Oh boy.
Yordle, stop it.
Okay, so let's see. It is not enough to actually turn the boat over, and so it just kind of rocks like this and then rights itself. And that's the end of its surprise attack. So let's go to Howard.
Definitely gonna cast Firebolt against the turtle.
Okay.
Which is a 12.
Let me say the 12 is going to miss. You strike its armor. On its turn, by the way, it will have swum over here and gets ready for another dive at you.
Oh,
So your firebolt hits the shell and has no effect.
okay. And then, can I just like fast as hell move the boat this way?
Yes,
See
absolutely.
if we can just get away from it.
Okay, so again, you use your command word "go."
Go!
No, wait.
Takes off fast as hell, and you fly
Oh.
up onto what is a little area of land. The river seems to plunge underneath this kind of natural bridge, and the boat, being on the surface, is just going to kind of strike against the land there. Not dangerously. You can have it pull up safely enough.
Okay. Guys, what is this? Is this the thing we're supposed to be on that's narrow and could plunge us into the water below?
Oh.
Should we just keep going along this path?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it gets us away from the turtle, then sure.
I'm not great at group projects, but I'm open to ideas.
You sense the stream here is not nearly as strong as it was in the river entering the lake.
It was meant to be like a deep, right? Like what?
Oh,
the
like a
thing
deep
meant to
plunge
cross.
thing where you
Yeah.
die in it. Plunge. to
So
doom.
let's go to picks. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
Is the turtle still coming after us?
You no longer see it. You've gone around a corner.
Okay.
It's only
know what,
been like a second, so you imagine it probably is still coming after you.
I want to use my ring of water walking and get out the boat.
Okay.
Look at you getting
to-
that.
Towards where the turtle would be coming from.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Go ahead and move yourself.
Nope. Sorry. Moved Howard. Sorry, Howard. You go out there. You swim.
And then is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
And then I would like to use stealth.
Cool. Okay. Roll your stealth check. As you sneak along the water's edge. That's pretty sweet.
22.
Okay, you believe that you are hidden, and you can peek around, and you do see that the turtle is hurtling toward the spot where the boat just went.
Nice. I think we have a problem, mates.
What
And as you say
problem
that,
do we
your
have?
stealth disappears as it hears you.
Oh no.
Okay, any was the ring of water walking in action, or is that just a constant effect?
Constant effect. So I
Okay,
don't
so you
just
still have your
randomly
action
fall
left.
in. Can I? No, I'll continue on. I think I'm a little safer here than.
Sure. I mean, you could dodge or ready an attack or something.
Yes, I'll ready an attack with my flame tongue rapier.
Awesome. All right, Dave.
Oh boy, this is quite a pickle. Okay. Dave's gonna step onto the like George Washington style, like on the edge of the boat, and he pulls his rapier out. And I guess if it's not close enough yet, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I will ready an attack if it gets close to me. That's it.
Okay. It is going to surge forward. Pix, you get your readied attack.
Yay. $19.
Okay, that hits.
Yes.
Nice.
Your rapier stabs just in a spot between its armor plates. How much damage? You should be able to, easiest way is to click that kind of pink box where it says click in the Roll20 results.
There we go. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah. That way it does all the math for you and stuff. There we go. Okay, so unfortunately you don't get your sneak attack because you shouted out after you stealthed. But it'll be 8 piercing and then 7 fire.
Great.
So 15. Okay, pretty good strike. You can see the blade sizzling as it stabs into its flesh.
Love that.
And then I think it's just on a lag. So then the turtle will bite Pix for a 12. Does that miss?
With my armor, which is 14, yes.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay, then the turtle will continue moving here as it tries to attack Dave. I think, Dave, that should trigger your attack.
Can I use my reaction?
Yeah, for protection?
Yeah.
Okay, just so you know, it doesn't have any actions left, so it's not biting him yet. So you can hang on to it until that happens, yeah.
I got a 27 to hit.
Wow, that hits.
Yeah, I rolled really well. Ah, jeez, I got a 1. That's 9 points of piercing damage.
Great. Okay, so 2 rapier strikes. And Dave, it's actually you just went, so now it's Mordrain.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm going to cast Animal Friendship.
Cute.
Before you do, you can probably sense this is
Intelligent.
no, actually, you know what? It'll work. All
right.
So, is that a Wisdom save? Or no? It's
Yeah, if its intelligence 4 or higher, the spell fails. Otherwise, it must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the spell's duration.
okay. It rolls a 16. What is your DC?
My DC is 14.
14. Okay, so it succeeds and does not get friended.
Come on, man.
Like high school flashbacks.
All right. I am then going to step off of the boat and back away from the turtle.
Okay. Irma.
Yeah, I am gonna lunge right at the turtle and say, "You stay away from Davy!" And I'm gonna
Aw, I love her.
poke him really hard with my flame tongue.
Put that in an out of context D&D quotes list.
19 plus 8.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Okay. And
Some
now,
more damage.
oh gosh, which one is
It's a
that? You
D8.
guys bear with
It's
me.
this one.
I admire that you're doing it that way instead of virtually.
Yeah.
We don't have enough screen space here.
12
12
plus
plus 2d6.
2d6.
Those two.
So. What'd you say?
So 12 points of piercing, or slashing, and then 8 points of fire.
There it is.
Nice. Wow.
Wow.
So
I
20
also,
total.
though-
Yes, level 8.
I have an extra attack.
Great.
So I'm gonna do it again.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna slash him this time and not poke him.
Ooh.
So 17 plus 8.
That's a hit.
And then this guy. 3. So 8 slashing. And then 7 flame.
Okay. Is that 15?
Yeah.
All right. It is looking badly hurt now. So you've all three had the chance to stab and hack at it. Any other movement or bonus action for you, Irma?
Oh, no, that's it.
Great. Howard, your turn.
We're just gonna kill it. That's okay. I'm gonna cast magic missile.
It doesn't want to be friends, so
you
know.
you did try.
yeah.
What does that mean? So I cast
Okay,
it
so you
5
get 2
force
more
damage.
darts. Yeah.
And I just do it twice more.
Yeah.
So yeah, a
Ooh.
total of 14
That's almost
force damage.
maximum damage. All right, you
Yeah.
strike it. These darts unerringly hit their target, and you can see it groaning and kind of woozing, like it's getting ready to faint.
Watch your head there, buddy.
All done, Howard.
Yeah, that's it.
Picks.
Let's hopefully go in for the final blow with Flame Tongue.
Great.
I had, you both have flame tongue. That's so good.
Mhm. Is yours a short sword or a rapier?
Mine's a rapier. 15.
Okay, you do not quite get your rapier in. You think you found a spot, and then it clang hits against this armor plate, and you're unable to get purchase.
Son of a bitch.
Any bonus action?
Yes, I'm gonna hide.
Great. So in order to hide, you got to have something to kind of obscure yourself. So likely you'd want to move around a corner somewhere.
I'm gonna go.
If you do that, though, you'll be provoking an opportunity attack. So you could also do a bonus action to disengage and avoid getting attacked, or dash and trying to get even more distance. Those are all kind of rogue options.
Let's go with disengage. I'm gonna go on land with Mordred.
Okay. Awesome.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Let's get out of here.
All right. With its last gasp of breath, the giant snapping turtle will attack. It had been looking at Dave, but it's going to attack Irma after that devastating hit.
No.
Can I protect myself?
No.
That doesn't work on me.
No.
Okay, that's only a 12.
No.
It snaps at you. You easily dart out of the way, and then its eyes go wide, and it turns about and tries to swim away. So you get an opportunity attack, both of the fighters.
All right.
Yeah.
Opportunity attack, or do you want to let it go?
I want to let it go. Let
Oh,
it go. I don't want to attack.
Dave starts to attack and then sees Irma not attacking and says, "Oh yeah,
Oh.
well,
Oh,
All
they're
right.
so sweet.
Let it go home, honey. Let it go
all right,
home.
yeah."
All right,
The
it dives back
bloodthirst
into the
will
water
die
and
down for-
disappears.
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah.
Go lick its wounds.
You know, we may have to deal with that when we're trying to leave here.
Maybe it'll be like, hey, thanks for not hitting me again as I ran away, and then it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, where to now?
I'd like to. Can I look to see if there are any footprints showing the other adventurers have been in this spot?
Yeah, go ahead and make either survival check or perception check.
See what I'm better at.
I'm sorry, are
Since
we
this
still
is
in
a-
initiative or no?
No, we're done with that.
Okay, cool.
If this is a natural cavern, probably survival for tracking is going to be your best bet.
Is it a natural
Investigation.
cavern?
It is.
It's not great though.
Okay, 14. You do see some footprints of adventurers having moved through here. They seem to head north. Looking across the bridge, as you kind of scan around, you see what look like chicken prints, like a hen or a rooster hobbling around in the dungeon.
I'll say we follow the chicken.
What do I think a chicken might be? Can I do a insider something? Maybe history or arcana, like.
Sure, do history.
Okay. I've been in games where you're not allowed to ask to roll dice, so that's why I sometimes just say, I want to do this. 25.
That's okay. Yeah, a chicken is obviously not native to a dungeon environment, so
Right.
either someone's been raising chickens and harvesting their eggs, or this is a creature that has chicken feet.
Mhm. Yeah, I know for a fact that chickens need light to lay eggs. I don't see any UV stuff. So
Fascinating.
there
That's
might
bright.
be a something down there with chicken feet that we might want to either befriend or run away from.
Yeah, options that spring to mind from your history check would
Okay.
be there's a creature called an abyssal chicken, which is like a terrible meat sack that's vaguely shaped like a chicken that has horrible fangs.
Cool.
That's from the I think it's from the abyss, it's being a demon. And then there is a cockatrice,
Sure.
which is another fairly common monster. Other chicken-feeted things, those are probably the only two that spring to mind.
Okay. Yeah, so probably not a lot of really good options that way, but if we want to look really cool, we could go murder it.
But there's a non-zero chance that it's just a normal chicken.
There's
Right.
like I'm gonna give it a 9% chance
Okay.
of being a real chicken. Because
I know a
I mean,
cockatrice
maybe it's
once. They're
like a
very fun.
canary in a coal mine situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this chicken, send it ahead to see what happens. I don't know. Makes sense to me.
The chicken is heading up this north way.
No, it's on the other side of the bridge.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it came, checked out the bridge, and then you actually would notice that the tracks stop at a spot where there's a faded pattern of runes along the cavern floor. They've been carved in like an arc that blocks off the passage. And Howard, you would feel just a little bit of residual magic, as though recently a magic circle spell has been ended
Recently.
in the entrance to this cavern.
Ooh.
Like potentially when you entered the dungeon, the prison doors opened, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Ooh, whatever we do, we better do it pretty fast. So let's make a choice. Something's coming,
I
buddies.
say we go chicken hunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do
Chicken
it.
and ace.
I trust you.
Yep.
I will go that way.
Let's head that direction. Okay.
Did you guys bring a
Eat some
lunch?
wings.
Oh yeah, I have some seeds.
We're gonna have
Would you like
chicken.
some nuts?
I'm
Some
getting a little
snacks.
peckish.
Yeah. Oh, and I pull out my fanny pack. And I pull out some trail mix, and kind of pepper it around to everybody. Anybody who wants it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank
Sure,
you.
sure. Yep.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay. Let's head that direction.
Just a narrative moment.
Yeah.
Let's start heading down this hall or this
Yeah.
Yeah, so the excuse me, I got a bug in my throat or something. So the passage heads south and then makes kind of a fishhook shape and heads north again. You do see that southward there's another little bank of the lake.
Hmm.
Yeah, chicky.
So the next part of that thing, that writing,
Sure.
said something lies the straight path. Have we already hit that?
I mean, other than the other path that we took that was really long, we haven't seen any straight paths.
Okay.
It's true.
Could the stream be a straight path? Like we should follow the stream. That's the straight way.
It could merely mean non-homosexual as well.
That's true.
Yep.
So like
That's
only straight
true, Howard. Thank
you.
can find the
Like
path.
not a
or-
queer. Yeah, exactly.
That's I don't know how much I enjoy this dungeon.
Yeah. We have yet to see how rude
Might make
it
it
is.
difficult for some of us. Just saying.
Yes, for sure.
Dave is gonna keep pressing forward.
Great.
All the halfling.
Yeah, I'm cool with whatever Dave's doing.
Yeah.
Dave, wait up, honey. I'm coming.
Oh, sorry.
No, you
A
can.
little
You're
excited.
a quick boy.
You do it.
You keep navigating these passages, and eventually you come through an area that's sort of vaguely shaped like a figure 8. Oddly, you don't really find anything. You do see the tracks continue moving around this area as though whatever this chicken was wandering. You do eventually notice that there are 2 sets of tracks that are similar, but no creatures. So it kind of dead ends in this figure 8.
Well,
So we have to go back to the river. Or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
end up
seems like
having
we tried.
wasted about 20 minutes searching through the cavern.
God
boy.
dang it.
Oh, damn it.
It gives us a chance to digest the trail mix. You don't want to fight.
Sure,
Why?
sure. Gotta digest.
I always get the hiccups if I do too much magic after I eat.
Oh,
So can we get that boat through? Or no?
Not underneath the land bridge.
And not over it.
You could like portage it, so just lift it over.
Do we want to try to lift it and keep going this way? I like
Sure.
this scary dark water.
Good. Yeah.
I like this magic boat. It's very helpful.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yep. We
I
should
like how
definitely keep
fast
it.
it goes when we know that we're about to
I wish there was a
start,
way
not-
for me to carry it with me. Right.
The only time we were attacked was in a boat. We could just keep going on land. I mean, it's land.
How do we come back to the boat?
You know, Pix, that's logical, but I also wonder if it's less exciting.
We
Let's
just
lift it
followed
up.
the chicken
Here, guys,
tracks.
everybody line up. And, oh, are you thinking we want to follow the chicken because we think that it's guarding something that we want to get to?
If there's anything I've learned in my life, it's you follow the chicken.
Okay, I mean, I'm down to follow the chicken. We can always come back to my new boat.
Well, but the chicken is gone. I mean,
Oh, it's gone. It's not
dead
on this
end,
other
so-
side.
Well, it multiplied. There are now 2 tracks of chicken.
If only there was a way to attract chickens.
A reminder: you did see a little beach area or shore in that passage that you navigated, so it's possible that the chicken went in the water.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
No, screw that.
Right.
No swimming chickens. I draw the line at swimming chickens.
Why did the chicken cross the stream though?
Mm,
Don't cross the stream.
Let's
So
go
do
this
we
way,
go
guys.
peek over
All right,
there?
let's go up the passage. Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
sure.
down.
Yeah.
At the very least, it will die. And at most, we'll find something interesting.
Jesus, Howard.
Well,
Okay, so you leave the boat behind at the bridge and you head northward through the cavern. This area is pretty damp, but then quickly you start to notice little bits of metal lying about the cavern floor. It looks like things that have been discarded. You see a shield, probably, decades old now, completely rusted over. You find some coins that have been dropped. Nothing impressive, just some change. And the
I
passage.
do miss those talking things in the walls.
They
Those were
wouldn't.
really nice.
That was helpful, in a way that wasn't helpful, but I understand. Yep.
So one of the branching passages heads straight north, and then the other takes off to the northwest.
Okay, which way, folks?
I think we go straight north.
Straight, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The straight path.
Like the path
Oh.
was. Yep.
Very unambiguous.
I agree, let's do
I
it.
think. Yeah.
Okay, once you reach the top of that passage, scanning the walls and looking around, you don't see much else. It looks like the humanoid feet did come up here. You're not sure how long it's been.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if that humanoid person dropped all that stuff because they were dying or already dead.
They dropped it after they were dead.
Yeah, like they were dragged away and killed.
Oh boy.
I mean, that
You know.
sounds very possible.
Did they turn into like a lich or something? How would, God.
We can handle
I hate
that.
undead.
You hear now suddenly a kind of strange croon sound.
Ooh, a croon.
Chicken? Is that you, chicken? Chicky?
And eventually you get to the passage where it turns to the left. And emerging out of the darkness is a little like the size of a maybe a pit bull. You see a little monster that has kind of an insectile appearance. Exoskeleton, long sort of cricket-like legs, and a strange head. Here's a
Oh, God.
image of it with
Oh,
these
that's-
little
that-
Ugh.
beady yellow eyes, and it's going.
Something is seriously wrong with that
sweet?
chicken.
Hail and well met, chicken.
I think I dated them once.
Hello, are you friendly? My name's
It,
Dave.
It kind of creeps up there and then charges forward in a beeline suddenly.
Not friendly.
Goes,
Nice to
and
meet
let's roll
Speaking the
initiative.
language of its people.
I like the old ones where it's very black and white of like, yes, just hit it.
It is a monster.
Oh, I forgot to select myself. I'm sorry, Graham. I'm a 13.
23.
11.
I got 11 too.
Oh, babe.
Wow.
Oh, marriage.
But who's going to go
Marriage.
first?
Ah,
Who's
6.
got the higher? I got
Wow.
the higher
Well,
die.
Pix is going first with a 23.
Right. Dave, are you going to go first between you and Irma, or do you want?
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
first. I'm quick.
All right, Pix, you have the chance to act before it reaches. It's going to be last, which is nice.
Oh,
It's pleasant.
Squish that bug.
I guess strike with flame tongue.
Okay.
Mm.
26.
26 hits.
Yay.
We
And
hope,
we'll-
right?
Yeah.
That's a critical hit.
Hey!
Nice.
Wow.
You're rolling real sexy right now.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Better than Frogtown, I'll say that.
You rolled back-to-back natural 20s on your initiative and your attack.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So that looks like, if I'm not mistaken, 44 total damage with sneak attack and flame tongue all rolling double dice.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Oh,
So you
Is it dead?
have your way with this thing. How do you want to do this?
I chop off its head and lift it up and say, "Bug off."
Yeah.
And Dave laughs like belly full laugh. Just that he thinks that's the funniest thing.
I love it.
Okay, I have one bad piece of news, which is that as you draw your rapier back out, you can see that the blood of this thing, or whatever it has for blood, has corroded your rapier, and it takes a permanent -1 penalty to its damage.
Oh no.
Oh, son of a... Fucking crickets!
You've heard legends of the rust monsters, and you think that's what this is.
That must be what was wrong with that shield too.
But with how short that that moment was, Pix kind of darting in front of the fighters and bravely stabbing it. Suddenly, this bright light appears above your head like a halo, and you can see runes encircling your head like a marquee.
Yes. And I have wide eyes and I say, the lady is watching.
Wow. Congratulations, Pix.
They're
Wow,
always
that's,
watching me.
Okay. Wow, that's
I'm just kidding.
the
I'm very
hubris
bad
is
at love. Sorry.
attractive to me too.
A very, very heroic moment there. As you kind of head back into what you assume is its lair, you can see that there is some
Treasure.
piled up treasure. There is a gem amongst a pile of, kind of rusted metal that it seems to have been consuming. There's a gem that is probably worth a considerable amount of money. And then you have a chance to look around a bit if you'd like.
I want to look around.
Oh yes.
And I still have my detect magic going because I haven't been hit or anything.
I want to
Pix, you should
give the
take
gem to the fighters.
Ooh.
Oh, that's very kind of you,
Wow.
Pix. We use these for we make art. We have a pottery barn,
Yeah.
and we collect different things. I don't know if we've ever told you. We had our first child recently, and we're doing this just
Congratulations.
to save for
Thank you.
college.
It's expensive.
Yeah. Oh, you got to start saving soon. You got to save early.
That's
what they
tough,
say.
yeah.
I'm enjoying
I would
this
say that Howard
epic
gets a
music in
little-
the background
Yeah.
of that conversation.
Howard gets a little awkward when you say that it's really expensive for most people to go to college. Like, feels a little bit. Does that gem seem to be having magic on it?
It is not magical, no.
Okay, cool. Anything else that I see that is magical in this space? I don't want anything.
Free to, make an investigation check.
Cool.
Kind of rooting through the rusted refuse.
That's a
Rusted
7.
refuse being my ska band. Okay,
Yeah, I got a
you're not
7.
able to find anything else.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, where to now? This has been exciting, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Nice.
It seems like this keeps going, huh? Do we want to just keep going
Yeah.
this way? Like, this thing was clearly here. The lady was watching.
Let's go south or
Which way?
There's 2 paths.
Well, we got a dead end on the left, so I guess we go.
well, choice
Yeah,
is
once-
easy then.
Once you've circled around, heading back south, you realize that it's another looped passage that doesn't go anywhere.
The one we're on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So you'll kind of come around south and return back to the little bridge
Oh, good.
area.
Well, that's
There
handy.
is a shore. If you come to the passage, this kind of intersection where Mordrain just stepped, to the southeast, you do see another shoreline on the lake.
Okay.
Sure.
For
I
sure.
feel like we might as well take the boat again. Right?
Yep. Let me just take a peek. I'm gonna take a little peek just down here.
I'll go with you for protection.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's sure.
Anything notable?
You see that the river continues northward out of the lake. Similarly, it's kind of a steady, light stream. No, it's not like a rushing river like the first passage was.
So do we try to lift the boat over the bridge there and keep going on that one path?
That works for me. Oops.
Well, if we go back, the turtle's still there, right? So I feel like we should avoid doing that. So,
Yeah,
let's
let's keep going.
Oh, that turtle won't do us any harm.
I'm going to instruct everyone to stand around the boat and then instruct them to lift it and not even attempt to lift a finger myself. Oh, just one more right here and then 1, 2, 3, go.
Irma, you got this.
I know.
Let's go.
Okay, everyone lifting the boat, go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh,
I'm sorry, you can do athletics on that if you like.
all right. That might...
Oh,
that's much better.
I got an 8.
I got 22.
21.
You're the beefcake.
That's our girl.
So it was an
14.
8 and a 22 from Dave and Irma.
Mhm.
So total of 20.
I got you, babe.
41.
for more.
There it is. 55. Your total scores are enough to lift the boat, and you easily carry it over and bring it down onto the water on the other side of the bridge.
Good work, guys. All right. And I'm gonna hop back in the boat and be ready to take it.
Sure.
Okay. So, as you've probably learned, this boat takes off at 120 miles an hour when you use the activation word, but then you do have the chance to kind of modulate the speed once its initial thrust stops.
For sure, I'll do that.
Embracing
And I just
myself
want to
this
follow
time.
in a quick but manageable pace.
So you zoom up, and
the depths
continue.
isn't going to be a problem for us, huh?
Oh, we lost someone.
Mortran!
Swim, motherfucker!
Oh, no. Okay.
Don't leave me.
The boat heads around a corner, and you can see ahead of you a little island in the center of a cavern.
Well, that's interesting.
We gotta check it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
that's very tempting.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate this region.
Mhm.
Okay. What you see as you set foot upon the island, you hear this sound peal forth. It sounds like at first a wind, and then it devolves into derisive laughter. Chorus of voices, probably like 20, 30 voices laughing at you.
Hey, so what's so funny, guys?
And then you hear the voice of the Archmage, Igwiliv. She says, "Fools! You are in a dead end. Flee back to the south and follow the way the water enters, or stay here and die."
No, I will go back.
Go back to the main.
Makes
path.
sense.
You do
Yeah,
see
sure.
glittering treasure at the center of the island. And as the voice ends, forms begin to rise up out of the water around you.
Oh,
Hop back in the boat.
what
Hop
are
back in
they?
the boat.
They look like humanoid forms with fins and kind of like shark-like appearance.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
And as they look at those of you who were bitten, they seem to, like with bloodlust in their eyes, lick their lips, their sharky lips, and begin to ascend onto the island. So let us
Back in the boat.
roll initiative.
Ah,
Too late. It's time to party.
Yeah.
I gotta stop using
I
this
know.
one.
18.
come on.
9.
2.
4.
9 for Irma.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 12.
Okay. Howard's first again. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get back in the boat, and then I'm going to.
You're going to
Go!
provoke 2 opportunity attacks as you do that. Is that all right?
No.
Howard, stay behind us.
Okay. I'm actually, instead of doing that, I'm going to, boop boop boop. Fuck me. I guess I will. There's so many things. Okay. I'm going to do. So, question. Thunderclap is a 5-foot range, but it can be heard up to 100 feet away. When
Yeah.
it says that each creature within range, does it mean 100 feet or 5?
The 5.
Okay, cool. So then I will move to like right here, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
do Thunderclap.
Very cool. Okay, so that'll catch 1.
Yeah.
Makes a Constitution saving throw, which is a 9.
So he failed. So he gets a 6.
Great. You get a 6.
And you get a 6.
All right, takes 6 thunder damage. Anything else for you?
So can I say that? Okay, succeeds on a saving throw. Okay, cool. I had a new thing. After hitting him, then can I run to the boat and him not get a thing, or does he still get an opportunity attack on me?
Yeah, unless there's something that prevents him from taking reactions,
Yeah.
he'll be able
Cool.
to opportunity attack you.
That's fine. I'll just keep doing that then.
Okay. Yeah, the shark people look like they are trying to stop you from getting to the boat, obviously.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, we'll go to Dave.
All right. Dave says, "Okay, Irma, you go help Pix. Keep him safe. I'm gonna help Howard, and oh boy, this is exciting. I'm excited for this. It's been quite a while. And then unsheath my rapier, and I would like to this one right in front of me. Bonus action. I'm gonna feint. Spend a superiority.
I was thinking
die
like,
for
Yeah.
I catch him? Yeah.
that. Which gives me advantage on the attack,
excellent.
and then I will attack. Come on, baby. Okay, 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Extra. Okay, that's 16 points of piercing,
Nice.
and I will take my second attack on him as well.
Okay, so with your feint, it kind of lunges in that direction, and then you catch it right across the clav, and you sense it bleeding out a little bit. It's on the edge. You think you could try to take it down with one more hit.
I just got a natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
That's gonna be. Oh no! I rolled 2 1s on my damage.
What's the total damage?
10.
That'll do it.
Nice.
So one rapier thrust, and then another stick it right through the chest, and the creature, which you've probably all been adventuring long enough to know that these are called Tsojcanth.
So walk.
Also a word with lots of different pronunciations. I've heard Tsojcanth.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Tsojcanth, which is weird. Anyway, yes, Tsojcanth is my preferred pronunciation. So it sinks into the water, and you can see the blood now kind of mingling into the pool.
Who else wants some? And then that's my turn.
Okay, Irma.
I say, good job, Davely. I'm gonna go over to. I mean, I guess I want to clear this boat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go attack that one.
This one?
Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
gonna use my flame tongue, and I'm gonna slash at it. Oh. Oh my gosh! Quick math. 15.
15 will hit.
Nice.
Okay. So then this one.
Mhm.
Oh. 13 slashing, and then. I mean, I haven't unflamed it yet.
Just been
It's
holding
been
it
so
out.
dark. 6 in flame damage, and then I'm gonna attack again.
Great.
19,
All right.
and that's 11 slashing. Oh.
Don't worry too much because it is down
Okay.
Okay.
in just absolute flaming ignominy. It collapses into the water.
We've got
Any
this,
movement
guys.
for you?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna just stay near. Who is that?
Mordrin?
Yeah, Mordrin right there. Just
Okay.
in case.
Nice.
Thank you.
Picks.
I want to dash towards this guy, the bottom one behind.
Mhm.
And then use dagger. So I unsheath my dagger and 14.
That hits.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Ooh. Okay, so no sneak attack, unfortunately. So the 5 damage happens. Bonus action?
Can I prepare a dodge?
To ready a dodge would be a full action.
Oh. Bonus action. Ba-ba-ba. Technically, my daggers are two-handed, right? So I could strike again?
Oh yeah, for 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So you'll have drawn 2 then, and do 1, and then as the bonus action, do your second.
Bonus is
Ooh,
25.
That'll hit. And for the second dagger attack, it doesn't do your dexterity modifier to the damage, so it'll just be the straight 1d4 roll.
Great.
So the attack gets the full bonus, but the thing doesn't.
Correct. Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, so that will unfortunately be 2.
Damn.
Okay, so 2 little cuts.
Good job, buddy. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Now the Tsojcanth will turn toward each of you and rush to the shore. So they come flying in.
Oh no.
Here they come.
Yikes!
Looks like it's going to be 3 attacks against Howard, 3 attacks against Mordrain, and 2 attacks against Pix. The fighters have moved out of the.
The fighters are fine.
But I can
This is a round of bite attacks.
Ah!
So let me do Howard first. What's your armor class?
13.
Okay, that's 1 hit.
Oh.
Lucky deck for 3 piercing and no more.
Ah!
3 bites against Mordrain. Your AC is 16? Okay,
16,
so
yeah.
1 hit
All right.
for 3 piercing.
Okay.
And then 2 attacks against Pix. Both miss. Wow. All right, now they do a round of spear attacks.
Oh.
What? Fucking
So they kind of charge in with their teeth and bite, and then they try to thrust their spears into your belly.
It's not that bad. Ha!
I've never
So-
suffered like this before.
These attacks have advantage against Mordrain because of your loss of hit points. Howard, miraculously, you're fending all 3 of these things off. They can't get a good attack in on you.
I think I probably am just like, "Ah!" and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Here's the bad news. Mordrain, you've got 2 critical hits.
Oh
Can
no.
I protect him?
Oh no.
On one?
Yes,
Protect
you
ring?
can, because you're... Oh, hold on. I think the enemy has to also be within 5 feet of you.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
So you're just
Oh,
out of
okay,
range
okay.
to put your shield between them.
I can
So the-
imagine where they're like,
Total
hoisting it at him.
damage, Mordrain, is going to be 24 piercing.
Okay.
And then let me do 2 attacks against Pix. That's a 22 and a 19.
Because I'm
Or-
not feeling too hot.
A total of 11 against Pix. Okay, Mordrain, your turn.
Okay. Well, crap. All right. I'm gonna hold up my staff and smack it on the ground and summon forth spirit guardians
Ooh.
at I'm gonna
10-foot
cast
radius, I think.
15-foot radius. Yeah.
Oh, 15.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm going to designate all of my companions to be unaffected by it,
Nice.
but everything else in the 15-foot radius has to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's fantastic. I think that happens at the start of their turn. And that catches all of them except for one, the one that's closest to the boat.
Yeah, when it enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So yeah, on their turn, it'll get them.
Fantastic. So what you see are, I'm guessing, like nature spirits swirling around you.
Yeah, I was given my affinity for the rat last time.
I knew it.
Rats, but with unicorn horns to go with my goddess.
Thank you for that image. Oh, that is awesome.
They sound beautiful. And I know for a fact that if this was Justin's campaign, they'd speak with a Brooklyn accent.
That's right. All rats do.
All rats do.
I feel like that's offensive on some things. I don't even know how. Great. So, if that, do you have a full action you want to take, Mordrain?
I believe that was Spirit Guardians is one action.
Okay.
Is there any? If there's any treasure around, is there any chance I could just like reach down and pick something up with my bonus?
Yeah, you can pick up a handful of coins. Yeah.
Yeah, shove them in my pocket. Might as well be worth something.
You later discover that you have gained 8 gold pieces and 2 platinum pieces.
Hey.
We're sticking around here. I'm getting that treasure. I got kids for college.
True.
Okay, back to Howard.
Okay, so what does it look like that Mordrin just did to these two that are near me? Does that make sense? Do I notice that it happened?
Yeah,
or
you
I
would.
not know?
You would see the spiritual rats with unicorn horns charging at them.
Okay, cool. Oh yes. Oh fuck yes. So then I think that Howard's going to cast Shocking Grasp on the one that nothing's running toward.
Okay.
Please. 10 or 16.
Yeah, 16 will hit it.
So then 10 points of lightning damage.
Awesome. Okay. You see its skeleton for a moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that he definitely just like reaches out to do it, like, and touches his nose, and then that's what makes it happen. And then so that happens, and then as a bonus action, nope, that's it. Because I can only do one attack, because I'm a widow boy. So yeah, that's it. And then I think I'm going to probably step away, disengage. Can I disengage? Is that a thing I can do?
That's an action for you.
Okay, so I can't do that. So I can take my movement, which would enable me to be hit by someone, which is fine.
And you looks like you just went into the water. Is that are you
water?
Intending to take a dip?
No. I'll just stay here then. That's fine.
Okay. In case the clarification is helpful, you could do a bonus action spell since Shocking Grasp is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I decided I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yet. Thank you.
Great. I just didn't want you to hold back because of me. All right, Dave.
I'm so thrifty with my spell slots.
I don't blame you.
Real quick, Graham, as a halfling, can I move through the space of a medium-sized creature?
I think so. I think you can.
I forget what's called, halfling nimbleness or
Yep.
something like that. Would I get? So if I could move to here, like,
Yep.
Could I get some sort of like flanking type bonus or no?
Good question. In this case, there are so many enemies that I don't think it's not like it's particularly cornered.
Okay.
So you won't have advantage from
No
that.
worries. I'll do it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could get it surrounded like on 3 sides, that would be a good situational advantage.
Okay. Rushing through, Dave. He's got a big smile on his face, and he's just like, I haven't had this much fun in like years. My dialect is going Brooklyn now.
Wait, he's a rat.
It's the influence of the rats.
I'm a rat. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm gonna attack the one here. That's probably gonna miss. That's a 13.
13 actually hits.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're not wearing any armor. You just kind of cut through its, natural
Sure.
sharky flesh.
That's 12 points piercing.
Great.
I will do my extra attack. Oh, well, that still hits. It's 15 that time.
Yep.
11 piercing.
Okay, that'll do it.
Okay. So and then I would like to action surge.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna spend another superiority die to use my bonus action to feint one more time, giving me advantage on the one just above the one I just hit.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay. 20, not natural.
Great.
These ones are killing me. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. I got an 8 on the other one, so that's, oh boy, 17 piercing.
Awesome. All right, that one's left with almost no breath in its lungs as you strike. You realize, by the way, Dave, that you're standing on top of gems, like a mound of thousands of gems.
Dave says, oh boy, we're definitely sticking around and grabbing these, yes, everyone?
Okay, I guess.
Survive.
It's
If we
money.
survive, we'll survive. Mordrin.
That's the guy with like the least hit points. We survive, please.
Now,
That's my turn.
I didn't keep total track. Did you take 2 attacks with your action surge?
No.
You should,
Oh, hell yeah.
because it's a full action, so you get
Right.
both extra attacks.
Cool. Yes, that's 20 something.
Great.
11 more points.
Okay, that'll do it as well. So you've taken down 2 of the Tsojcanth. There are now 5 remaining. All of them are, 6, and one of them is outside of the Spirit Guardian's aura. Okay, Irma.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up right next to Mordrin. And if I do that, can I attack both of those guys, possibly?
Right there? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna attack with the Flame Tongue. Oh, that's 19 just the roll. Plus...
Yeah,
what's
19
that,
will hit.
26? Okay. This one?
8, yeah.
I need to get on this digital thing. So that's 8 slashing.
Great.
And then 9 fire on the one straight in front of me.
Woo!
And then, oh gosh. I guess I should just attack him again.
Mhm.
So I'm going to attack him again. Oh, shoot. 12.
12 will hit. That's its armor class.
Oh, shit. So that's 7 slashing and 6 fire.
Okay, as you strike it once, you see it cry out in pain, and then you strike it one last time, and it kind of comes into you with these long, shark-like teeth. You can see rows of them going back into its mouth, and it says, "Ila, sakandla," and then whatever it was speaking in its Tsojcanth language, you'll never know.
Great. I'm going to also action
Say goodbye to
surge.
my mom for me.
Yeah. It's okay. Action surge. 2 more
I'm gonna hit
attacks.
that other one.
Woo!
So that's 18
Yep.
to hit. And that's 12 points of slashing. And 10 points of flame.
So 22. That's its full hit points.
And you still have 1 more attack.
Can I hit the other guy? Am I too?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't used your movement.
Great. I'm gonna move over there
Which one? This
and
one?
hit. Yeah. Well, Yeah, let's just do
You can step into the spots of the ones you just killed.
Great.
So, striding over its body.
13. to
Uh-huh.
hit.
That hits.
Oh, 6 slashing and 7 flame.
Okay. You have killed 2 Sahuagin, one of which you did with a single hit, and then injured a third. So as you finish your turn, a halo appears around your head.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I always told you were a queen.
Oh.
You're an angel.
Oh,
Thanks, Deeply.
Okay, that's
Lucas
beautiful.
overload. Good.
Pix, your turn.
I'll want to use dagger on the one that's behind me. Boop, 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 boop. What the frick? There we go. 11.
11 will just miss.
And I'll try it again with my two-handed bonus. I keep throwing out all the dice. 14.
14 hits.
Yeah. All right, and then keep up, keep up. Damn lag.
There we go. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, so with your sneak attack, that's 28. So
Nice.
perfect backstab. And your dagger goes up its back, and it cries out and
Die.
falls down.
So no one's attacking Mordred anymore. Okay. And yeah. Done, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so there are 2 left. One is in the aura, so it's going to make a saving throw against the unicorn rats from Spirit Guardians and fail. So it'll take the full damage, which is enough to kill it.
Yeah.
So the unicorn rat charges through it, spears it through, and you see like a gaping hole of radiant, like searing light has been made through its chest cavity, and it also dies. The final Sahuagin gets on the boat and says, "Go!"
No.
Oh no.
And you see the boat fly down the passageway. Howard, you do get an opportunity attack against it before it takes off.
Come on,
I'm gonna
Hannibal.
take an.
What?
I'm gonna do that.
And it does have to be with a melee weapon that's in your hand.
It has to be a weapon.
Yeah,
Frack.
it does.
Yeah.
Unless
That's
you have
fine.
a feat. You don't, though, because we're
I
not
don't.
using feats.
We're not using feats. I'm going to then use my dagger, which I have in my hand that I'm casting light with,
Okay.
to try to hit it.
Great.
22. Oh my god.
That hits?
6 points.
No way. Okay, with
6
6 points of damage, that is how many hit points it had left.
So Howard
So-
just goes, "No, that's my fucking boat," and stabs at it.
And it falls dead on the deck of the boat, and you have saved your conveyance here. Okay.
Well, that went well. I think that went pretty good. I got one.
Ooh, baby.
Me too. I got one.
I'm feeling good. I don't want to be that
I'm
guy.
not feeling
but,
great.
Like, we are a good team.
Yep. I'm going to before looking at the golden stuff, I'm gonna just like get it off my boat. I'm gonna get it off my boat, and I'm gonna push its body into the water.
I will. Sorry, go ahead, Jamie.
No, I'm gonna start doing a prayer of healing.
Sick.
It takes 10 minutes, but I'll hit everybody who's been injured, including me.
Oh, okay.
Did you take any damage?
No.
We didn't take any damage.
I didn't either. Yeah, I did.
That was just me.
Yeah.
I,
Well,
I took a little
2
bit.
of us.
Do
Well,
Remember
everybody
the
will
worst
get
pain I've ever felt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we get?
Well, examining the island, you see that there are, like I said, thousands of gems. They're just little, kind of semi-precious stones that have been piled up here in the place of sand. You can gather many of them as long as you have a place to put them.
All right.
I have my backpack.
I open up the fanny pack.
Yep. So it's just shoving handfuls of these gems into your packs. In your backpacks, you're each able to fit what you would guess is roughly 500 of these stones without getting too absurd in terms of like the stuff you're already carrying.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
should-
gonna put in 500 gems. Is that
should
cool?
be enough for.
We've got a whole new spring
textbooks.
line. Spring line of pottery is going to be beautiful.
So that should be a total of 2,500 if my math isn't failing me.
Wow.
Bad. That's not bad.
If someone wants to appraise them, you could figure out, and this goes for like any treasure you find, you could make a history check, or if there's another skill you think applies better, you could. You could do investigation. Actually, would work.
Okay.
I'm proficient in jeweler's tools.
Oh yeah, so
For the
you'd have
record.
your proficiency bonus to whatever that is.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Hey.
So you believe that these gems are they're just really basic semi-precious stones that are worth about a gold piece each. So you have gained the equivalent of 500 gold pieces each.
Oh.
Nice.
Cool.
And just as a reminder, I don't think anyone appraised the previous gem you found
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
in the abandoned tunnels.
Should I do that?
Do it.
No.
Could we?
Yeah, if the person who took it wants you to. I don't remember who grabbed it.
I
No,
grabbed
think
it.
he gave it to the guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it to them.
I have
To
it.
the
Oh, right.
bam bam.
So you have it.
That one's gonna be 11.
Okay, you think it's very valuable. You're just not sure how much.
Yep.
Much more
Definitely
than one
pocket
gold.
that one.
And who's taking that? Dave?
Irma has
Yeah, I have it in my
Irma's got
inside packet.
Okay.
Of my
Put that in the old piggy bank.
it. Just write it down.
And everybody who needs gets 14 points of healing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I feel so much better. Thank you. Thank you.
So.
It was for you, Howard. It was
What
definitely
now?
for you.
Are you all better? Mord?
No, I was hoping to avoid injury. I think that's not gonna happen this time.
I do have a potion if it would make you feel better.
Oh, I got a couple too. Yep.
Ooh,
Do you need that?
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a metal straw out of my bag as well as a little potion of healing and put it in there and give it to him.
Capri Son of Healing.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Okay. Ready to get back on the boat?
Yeah.
How much healing is that?
I don't know.
It's a potion of.
Potion of regular healing, 2d4
Regular?
plus 2.
Yep.
All right. So Irma and Pix. Do they still have the halos, or have they gone away?
No, Spirit Guardians, I think, will end after, what, a minute?
They're halo from Terra.
The lady.
Is that what you meant?
Tasha. Yeah.
Tasha.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the halo, like a crown, remains on their heads.
Oh, cool.
Pix, I love yours. It is just beautiful.
And you look stunning in yours too.
Oh, thank you.
Howard is seething with jealousy.
Dave is beaming with pride.
Oh.
Okay,
So-
so,
Oh,
this
Howard
is
is
a dead
nursing his
end.
wounds.
So we go back to where we were, I guess.
Mhm.
Yep.
So did she said to go back to the open water? Is that what she said to do?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Did she say south?
Yeah, she said to like the flowing river bit, where we started.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
do we
do that.
trust her?
Again.
Got a lift.
Yeah.
Do we trust her? Well,
She set a bunch of shock people on us. It's just
it seems like she's testing us.
Why are we doing this again?
Why are we doing
Find
this?
Dowd's wondrous Lanthorn, of course.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, let's hoist this baby.
Hoist.
All right.
Yeah, so
One,
anyone lifting, make another
2,
strength check.
3.
Or athletics.
Athletics.
Got a 17.
Mord got an 18.
I got 15.
16.
Okay, so that's a total of 40. Did I miss Irma?
15.
15? Okay, that'll do it.
Woo woo. Good job,
Yeah.
guys.
You lift the boat over and enter the main lake again. Who are we missing?
Someone.
Do we
Where's
have anybody
Dave? He's underneath. There he is.
Oh.
Okay.
Someone's underneath me.
Howard's
all right.
sitting on my lap.
Oh my god, I need it so bad. Okay, so we keep going down here.
So bad.
As you tentatively guide the boat back onto the lake, there's another burst from the water. The
What
giant
did I
snapping
tell you all?
We should just
rears
kill
up
this
for
time.
one more
It's
attack
Okay.
against Pix.
This guy.
Oh, sorry, Fix.
Oh,
I'm gonna protect.
Okay, great. Yeah, you can do that.
let's,
Nice. That's good positioning.
Let's do flame tongue. Let's see if we can.
Here, it's gonna
Make
bite
what's
you
this?
with advantage first.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay, only a 12, so it misses, and
Yes!
your rapier clatters against its shell, and that'll end that. Let's do. It is going to actually swim away at this point, provoking one more opportunity attack from Irma. Pix, we'll call that your opportunity attack on its turn, and
Okay.
Irma, you can take one as well.
I don't want to. I have
Oh, you don't
nothing
want to?
throw.
Okay. It disappears then.
It'd be melee, but yeah. Still.
Where would you like to take the boat?
So we agree that like south in the south of here is
Yeah.
good. Like
Yeah, let's do it.
down this way or
Well-
down this way? There's a path.
Well, we could follow the turtle.
Which we came from this direction, no?
You came from the one further to the east.
Oh.
So upriver is on this side here on the east, and then this western southern passage rushes swiftly out of the lake, and that seems to be heading downstream in that direction.
That's what she said to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
It
do
does
Let's
that.
do that. Yeah.
She
Sounds
said
good.
shock people
No!
after us. Should we really be listening?
And I think I say go through what he says, and then I go, "Our dungeon."
Okay, the boat goes. How fast would you like to go?
Reasonably fast, but fast. So not fast enough to be destructive.
Sure. Okay. The boat goes quite quickly, and the stream carries you along as well. There's a long, straight river passage that leads you. I know that your order on the boat is being jumbled here as I rotate it, but that's okay. So you find yourself moving swiftly with the current through these passages. There are no whoops.
Bye, Howard.
I got
Howard,
Guys,
I got you, I got you.
I
Okay.
think we might be coming up on a waterfall or something.
falling downstream.
Oh shit.
You do hear roaring ahead of you.
I'm pretty sure we're coming up on a waterfall or something.
This
Well,
is
if we
exciting.
fall, I can handle it. It's okay.
Just
Irma.
ahead, you see an ornate bridge made of what looks like alabaster stone. And there are images of mages along the edges of it, and the stream flows underneath it. What would you like to do?
We should get on that bridge. Can you guys get on that bridge? I can get on
One.
that bridge.
Yep. Let's do
Two,
I'm gonna
Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
yeah.
do Misty
Three.
Step up
Let's
on the
jump.
bridge.
Jump and
bridge.
grab.
four.
Jump and
Okay,
grab.
Howard misty steps, and everyone else is going to try to grab onto it.
I'm just kidding. I have
Yeah.
fucking flying boots. I'm gonna fly up there with my boots.
It's like the Dumb and Dumber moment. You had flying boots the whole time?
Yes.
How high up is it?
It's about it is high enough for a medium creature to jump up, but a small creature could not.
Uh-oh.
Can I
So-
grab one of them?
I would like
With your fly, yeah, you can grab one of the halflings. Who do you want
I'll
to grab?
hold. I'm gonna hold Dave for sure.
Okay,
We have a remarkable athlete.
5, 6,
Shoot.
She's.
7.
You're gonna jump.
I'm gonna jump.
I'm gonna
Eight.
jump.
And I'm
All
gonna
right.
actually I'm gonna jump up with Dave, and then I'm gonna lower my rope down. I'm gonna throw my rope down so whoever can grab it can try.
Okay, Irma, you're grabbing for the rope then
Yeah.
with a jump because you're not going to be able to jump to the bridge
Right.
with your height. So go ahead and make a.
Add strength.
Yeah, athletics is good. You can jump up and grab that rope. It's like gym class. Pix and Mordrain.
I'm gonna use
no.
acrobatics.
That works for me.
It doesn't matter.
I
15.
10. So
Okay, Pix, and then how about Irma?
I have 13.
13.
And the
Irma reaches. You would not have made it except for the rope. You grab onto the rope, and you are now dangling off the edge of the bridge over the open water, hanging on. Howard holding on the other end. Howard, will you also make an athletics check?
Oh, good. Yes.
And Mordrain, you unfortunately jump, and you have the choice to land back on the boat or land in the water.
oh boy. I'm gonna land in the boat.
Okay,
I got a 2.
so Howard and Irma both go hurtling back down into the water.
Shoot. And then I'm gonna
I would
pick
like
her up.
to.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm gonna run and jump back onto the boat because I have. Can I easily? I mean, can I get back on the boat?
Uh-huh.
I will pull out from my fanny pack quickly a long rod and stick it down where the, like the sides of the boat come up, and I'll stick it like on the backside and push the button, and this is an immovable rod, so the boat should stick to that against the current.
Uh-huh. Awesome. You click the button and movable rod holds you in place. You feel the current rushing around you, and you can now see that you've gotten to the other side of the bridge, that there is a rushing waterfall that goes just off the edge of the map here. And the movable rod is very tentatively holding the boat in place as the water rushes past you. Now, you know that it can only hold about 3,000 pounds worth of pressure, and the river is almost at that. So this is like any second now it could fail.
Gotta move. Everyone, let's go. Let's go.
So
Jumping off the boat.
and I'll fly up to the thing with
Great.
Irma this time.
Okay.
And then I will jump off, or
We can just jump onto the shore, right?
Yep.
okay.
My rope gone.
And then I'll ask Howard
The
to
rope
fly.
is still there. Don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Howard,
keep
can
my
you
rope.
go fly and get the rod? Just push the button.
And I go and I do it, and I hold onto it, and then I'm like, this button.
Yep.
Okay, and I get it, and then I fly away back
Yep.
up again.
As you click the button one more time so that you can move the rod, the boat obviously dislodges and just goes careening over the edge.
I yell, "Go!" as it goes over the waterfall.
Yeah, it shoo, goes flying. Okay, you have made it to the landing of the bridge. In front of you, you see a three-way passage. I guess it's kind of a crossroads, like a four-way crossroads, because there's a passage that goes behind you.
Thanks for that, Dave. I don't think I would have made it without your.
Hey, that's what I'm here for.
And I, with a shaking hand, give the rod back to Dave.
Thank you, Howard. Good job.
Although that was close, that was exhilarating.
It was, wasn't
I
it?
loved that.
I told you I'd take you whitewater rafting.
That was it.
Okay, so which way do we want to go? This is more paths, but I think this is back to where we wanted to be for sure.
Can I walk forward with my light sword and see what I
Sure.
see?
Mm-hmm. And which passage are you entering? The forward one?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go that way and see.
And I'll look in this one.
You can hear some voices coming from this direction. To your right, Irma. Kind of snarling sounding voices. You don't understand what they're saying.
I creep backwards very quietly and I say, there are definitely people back there. They sound, a little frightening. Just beware.
Pix, if you want to also take a look down that passage you're heading toward,
Yes, definitely.
make a perception check and then let me know how far you want to go.
Ooh. 9. Midway, so I can still see everyone, but enough to.
Okay. As you step out into the passage, I believe just on the edge of your dark vision, you see this enormous hulking form, and you hear the clinking of gems, thousands of gems, as an adult copper dragon appears its way, and it sees you. With dragons are notorious for being good at spotting little creatures.
Oh my god.
And it looks at you and it says, "Oh, this is wonderful. More guests." Meanwhile, Howard,
Yes.
before you hear that, you were checking out that passage to the right.
Yeah. And I'll go in a little bit and then I want to just feel it out, percept, if possible.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh no, did I
Percept.
read the character sheet? Yeah.
Percept? I would like to
So,
perceptify.
Who was it that was mad about that? Oh, Lydia was mad about that the other day. It's perceive! 4. It was a natural one.
Okay, you don't see anything. You get really kind of scared for a moment. You think you hear something coming down the corridor, and then you realize it's the echoing voice of the dragon from the other direction.
Shit! And then I run back into this part. And then I'm like, wait, should I be going this way? And then I run back that way.
Yeah.
I have no chill.
The rest of us hear the dragon?
Yes, yeah, everyone would have heard that.
Oh boy. Pix, what is that?
It's just dragon. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Do invite them in, please. I'd love to have a chat.
Hold on just 1 second. Maybe we should go down the path with the talking people. See.
Could
On my path, I don't think there was anything. Do we want to try that?
Come now, it's rude to stand in the door.
You're very polite. Just one more moment. What am I supposed to do? It's a fucking dragon.
I think we don't go to the dragon. It seems like a bad idea.
Can it come after us? Is the whole?
Pix, you see along the floor there is again these runic carvings that seem to have been extinguished. A former magic circle, as Howard saw previously. So the dragon may have been
Keep
kept in
walking
there
on things.
at some point, but is no longer interred, so to speak.
Shoot.
Can he fit through the gap?
Yeah, it could squeeze.
I mean, he's summoning us. Lord, you could try to make friends with him.
Oh.
Yep.
Sure, yeah.
You see the dragon. You see the dragon kind of stretch and stand up, like it's getting up from a nap,
Honestly,
and
that seems
take a
way
few
nicer
steps
than those
in
other
your
guys.
direction.
Again, there's a third option.
Yes, but if we take that, he'll be behind us, chasing us the entire time.
Unless he's like
Dave,
tired.
Can I make a check to see if I would think maybe dragons? Maybe we could bribe it or something.
I mean, from what you've heard of dragons, they do love treasure.
Right.
Oh.
I say, Irma, maybe grab that gem. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The big one.
He might like it.
He might like it. Oh, I'm gonna walk over that direction.
I'm gonna follow
Okay.
you and like just peek my head around the corner.
I love that.
Mord's taking lead.
Hi. Hello?
Oh, you look good. This is interesting. A little adventuring band, is it? Cleric, rogue, fighter, wizard? 2 fighters.
That's a good
That's
eye. You got a
scrappy.
good eye there.
Yeah.
Yes, I am known for my insight and perception.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Do come in, please. I don't like to dawdle about. And the dragon kind of stomps around back to the edge of the cavern, probably out of everyone's vision, but you hear the heavy breathing.
Wait, one question, like, do you mean us harm? Or can we just go?
You just hear a chortle.
Hi there.
Feet forward.
My name's Dave. This is Irma. We can't help but notice you have a wonderful little lair here. Do you have guests often?
Oh, not too often, just those who wish to test their wits,
Oh,
their adventuring prowess. It's a bit of a bore, really. I mostly like to have people over for the company.
Oh, we're company.
oh, that's so
We're
nice.
great company. Yeah.
It's
Do you like
very
rats?
Rats!
Yeah.
A disgusting snack, but it'll do at a pinch.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
We were thinking, you're being such a good host. We have a housewarming gift.
It's beautiful, right?
A gift! And you see the dragon's eyes light up.
Irma, would you like to?
Yes.
Maybe.
What do you think of this beautiful gem? Could we maybe be friendly?
You hold out the gem. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
A 12.
Okay. As you hold out the gem, the dragon kind of scowls at you, and it charges forward for a moment and then stops short right in front of you with its head right there, and it kind of sniffs its enormous nostrils, like undulating and bringing like a warm breeze past your face. And then a huge claw comes in and daintily picks the gem out of your hand. The dragon examines it and says, "This'll do
Oh,
very nicely. Thank you.
you're very welcome.
Let's have a chat." And then the dragon kind of goes into a non-threatening position, kind of back on its haunches, and it just has its neck sort of craned down, looking at you from above.
Do you mind if I pull out a little, just a little snack here while we're?
Not at
chatting?
all. I love to have friends for dinner.
Very, very witty of you.
So, talk to me. Do you know much about this Igvel?
Igwilv.
Igwil.
Yes, she had a mighty sorceress empire, now fallen into dust, and those of us who remain here can only move about when adventurers come prying. Not many have made it, and you see the dragon kind of lick its teeth. You probably see bits of gear wedged in between some of those teeth.
Doesn't seem
So-
very fair to you, does it?
Not in the least. I despise it.
Well, maybe we can help you get out of here.
Yeah.
Unless you want to stay here.
I'm afraid there is no escape for me. But you can pass if you like. The way is right there. And the dragon nods toward the sort of northeastern side of the cavern, where you can see a big stand of rock that goes up like a pillar, but it's probably 30 feet in diameter.
Oh, nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You
anyway,
are
have a good
so
day.
kind.
Gonna
If
start
there's
walking.
anything you need from us, let us know.
Could I get your name?
My name is Indanathrax.
Oh, beautiful. Is that a family name?
No, each dragon has a unique name, fool.
I'm so sorry.
He
Didn't
doesn't
know.
know.
The
a
name
lot.
lengthens with our age, and soon I will be ancient and powerful. But I will still be trapped down here. It is a sad story.
I don't
Yes.
love that for you.
So let us know if you need anything in the future. You know.
Yeah.
I doubt we will meet again.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
We'll be on
You
our
will
way.
die below.
We will.
All shall crumble to dust that was once touched by the realm of Igwilv.
Sure. I mean,
Mhm.
everybody dies.
So, just go that way?
Yes, you'll find the entrance in the rubble.
Do you have any tips for us?
Oops.
The dragon kind of cocks its head and then says a verse. In the center lies the gate, but opening is sure to vex. Many are the guards who wait as you go to the middle hex. randomly sent to find a way back to a different iron door. A 7th time you may stay and seek the prize no more. You have won by my choicest prize, my warded cache of magic, and freed the one with yearning eyes, whose lot was hunger tragic.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
You're a poet.
That's my line. I'm supposed to say it to everyone.
You did wonderfully.
Do you have a written version of it? Maybe we could just peruse.
Your memories will have to serve you.
Irma was writing it down, so...
I got some of it.
I got some of it too.
Maybe we can
Awesome.
piece it together later.
Okay.
Well-
Anyway, good to see you. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Sorry
thank
about
you.
your fate, and bye. And Howard goes toward the rubble.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
Heading to the far eastern side of that cavern, you can indeed see over here on the far side, there is a pile of rubble that chokes a staircase. Some of it has been removed, and it seems like the dragon has replaced it. So there's just signs that it's not like a natural tumble down formation. It looks like it has been shuffled back and forth quite a bit.
Okay.
But you're able to very easily clear it. It'll take you about an hour.
Okay.
And as you clear it, you see the stairs that descend into the greater dungeon, and you have completed this round of the Lost Caverns of Tsojcanth. Who has the favor of Igwilliv?
not me.
So just two?
Just
Yep.
two.
Just two.
Damn.
All right. Well, we'll see how this fares next time on Old School Roundup.
Shoot! I should have killed that turtle.
Goodness.
Yeah. I should've
You
not
know
gotten
what? I
injured.
should have. I was getting distracted during the bridge bit. At risk of being anticlimactic, I will say that the halo of runes did appear around Howard and Pix for successfully getting up onto the bridge on their own. Dave, and Dave for the immovable rod.
Rod.
Yeah.
Oh. Whew.
So I
Have
think,
fun- have
unfortunately,
fun,
that means
guys.
everyone but Mordrain.
No.
Sorry, Jamie.
Lord.
Well, I have two. Can I give him one?
Yeah.
Just blow some of it over.
Yeah. So we'll see how that affects our next session. We'll kind of, huddle up and figure it out. It may mean that Jamie takes a session off, but I hate to feel like you're being punished. We'll see. We'll see how
It might
things
have
turn
to be-
out, and
it might have
as
to
we
be like that.
continue next time on Old School Roundup. Thanks everyone for joining us. It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Nice little dungeon crawl. It was actually like pretty quick. You managed
That
to
was
avoid a
fast.
lot of dangers and
It
find
was.
the right path pretty swiftly.
That was really fun. Thanks,
Uh-huh.
Grant.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to know what other things were
I know.
Oh, tons.
possible.
talk-
for
Yeah,
us.
what we avoided.
Tons. We'll talk.
Okay. Okay.
And do we have a raid that we're going into now?
Yeah, I think we'll probably check out Make Believe Live
Yay.
if they're still up.
Awesome. We love
Yeah, they
Make
are.
Believe Live.
We do.
Hooray! We'll raid them. Go support them. Follow them. Subscribe. And thanks
Thank
so
you.
much, everyone, for joining us. I guess that's goodbye.
Yeah.
Yay, bye.
Ta-da.